One of the most underrated smartphones of 2024 is Vivo Y03. Yes, Vivo. Vivo is not as popular as the main flagships like Apple, Samsung, Tecno, Xiaomi, but take a look at the camera. And before I forget, this phone offers an excellent endurance for day-to-day use. I'm talking about a 5000 mAh battery. Gaming test? Well, let's see about that together. Before we start this video, I wanted to please like, share and subscribe, as well as turn on the notification bell so you won't miss any update from us as we discuss about iPhones, Android and gadget tips. Alright, so let's get started. The Vivo Y03 was launched on 12th March 2024, and Vivo made it clear that this phone is an entry-level smartphone designed for budget-friendly users. In essence, this phone is very affordable to begin with. Anyways, let's talk about the display of the Vivo Y03. The Vivo Y03 comes with 6.5-inch display that provides good space for content consumption and multitasking. It also has a small notch at the front camera. Okay, and the Vivo Y03 has a screen resolution of 720 by 1612 pixels HD plus, and this phone also has a 90 Hz refresh rate, which is one of the best features on this phone. And its screen also comes with an LCD display. I've talked about LCD display and OLED display actually in a short. I'll put a link in the description. Lastly, this phone comes with eye protection mode, which is very beautiful as it helps to reduce blue light exposure and eye strain, because modern phones usually have this exposure a lot. Now, this phone weighs about 185 grams and its frame is plastic. Okay, it's like the frame is plastic and also the back of this phone is plastic, as you can see. Now, anyways, let's talk about the colors of Vivo Y03. The Vivo Y03 is available in space black and gem green. Personally, space black is more bold and commanding compared to gem green, but again, everything depends on your preference when it comes to the color of your smartphone. Anyways, let's talk about the camera of the Vivo Y03. The Vivo Y03 comes with dual rear camera. I'm talking about a 30 megapixel plus 0.08 megapixel depth and a 5 megapixel front camera. This is great for basic photography. Alright, and here's a photo I took with the Vivo Y03 camera. What do you think? Here's also Vivo Y03 portrait mode with the front camera in comparison with the Samsung Galaxy S10 Plus. What do you think? I just felt like doing this comparison actually. As you can see, the Vivo Y03 has modern features in its selfie camera compared to the Samsung Galaxy S10 Plus that was released 5 years ago. And when it comes to video recording on the Vivo Y03, in terms of video recording on this phone, the Vivo Y03 main camera, which is a 30 megapixel camera, can record videos of 1080p at 30 frames per second, which is actually decent for casual video capture like the one you see on your screen. What do you think? And when it comes to the front camera for video recording, it's quite similar. This is what I'm talking about. Okay, here's a selfie video of the Vivo Y03. So what do you guys think? Let's talk about the performance of the Vivo Y03. You see, the Vivo Y03 is powered by the MediaTek Helio G85 chipset, and according to MediaTek, they said the MediaTek Helio G85 comes with a peak and blasting performance for avid and passionate gamers. So well, we'll see about that, if that's true, together, and we will do it. Well, the Vivo Y03 also comes with a 4GB RAM as well as 4GB storage or 128GB storage, depending on the one you want as your storage option. Meanwhile, the storage options also can be expandable up to 1TB via micro SD. So essentially, this means that the Vivo Y03 can handle everyday tasks easily, okay, when it comes to performance. Now, this phone also supports dual SIM card, and like I mentioned earlier, it has a micro USB, which is massive, okay, as it provides flexibility for users to expand storage without sacrificing dual SIM functionality. And yes, it uses USB Type-C. It has a USB Type-C port, okay. So anyways, let's talk about the battery life of the Vivo Y03. So like I mentioned earlier, the Vivo Y03 offers an excellent endurance for day-to-day use, as it features a 5000 mAh battery. In essence, you don't have to charge this phone frequently, as the battery ensures long hours of usage on a single charge. Impressive, right? Now, speaking about charging, the Vivo Y03 supports 15 watts fast battery charging, and this is good as it allows quicker charging times and reduces downtime. So in essence, these phones always know you're always going to be with this phone. The battery is always going to be great for you in terms of anything you want to do with this phone. Okay, anyways, let's talk about the software update on the Vivo Y03. You see, when you buy the Vivo Y03, you will notice that it's currently on Android 14 and PhoneTouch OS 14, which helps provide a modern interface for you. Now, Vivo Mobile, they made it clear that the Y03 would be eligible for Android 15, which is perfect. Okay, so anyways, let's do a game test or speed test on the Vivo Y03. I'm going to do that with Street Racing TV-D. So I will be downloading this game for this, okay, the Street Racing 3D. Okay, but meanwhile, last week I did a Call of Duty game test on the Tecno Camon 30. I'll put the link in the description so you can check that out as well after this video. Okay, the game itself is already installed and I'm about competing with others, so please share your thoughts on the comments, so I'll share mine with you as well. As you can see, the Vivo Y03 could handle this game, perfectly. So the question is, can this phone handle Call of Duty Mobile? Well, I will share my opinion with you towards the end of this video. Alright, so the big question now is the Vivo Y03 a good device to use in 2024, and is it future proof? Well, Vivo Mobile made it clear that this phone is targeted at individuals who are budget cautious, in essence, you're not going to get premium features on this phone. But from our analysis concerning the Vivo Y03, it's safe to say this phone's camera and video recording is good for its price. In essence, if you're a beginner content creator, you can use this for a start, and as time goes on, you can get a better option. Also, if you're someone who posts his product, or if you're a fashion designer, you can try to use this phone for a start due to its modern features in the camera. But as time goes on, you can upgrade it. And what I do love about the Vivo Y03 is that it's future proof, because it's going to get Android 15. Although I am disappointed in other areas in this phone. Firstly, this phone doesn't have stereo speakers. In essence, audio on this phone is quite, decent. Okay, audio will be fuzzy. It's not going to be, balanced. All right. Then, secondly, the Vivo Y03 does not support 5G, and I understand that this is a budget-friendly smartphone. The truth here is, any phone that was released in 2024, you expect it, you understand, to have 5G. Unfortunately, Vivo Mobile failed here. Wow. And thirdly, despite the fact MediaTek claims that the chipset on this phone is great for passionate or avid gamers, I want to recommend this phone for you if you enjoy PUBG and Call of Duty mobile, as you won't enjoy the gaming experience very much. When it comes to the game we did earlier on, it's a little bit, we didn't notice much glitch due to the game itself is compatible for the Vivo Mobile. But in terms of Call of Duty, you do realize in Call of Duty Mobile there's high quality mode and a low quality mode. So in essence, if you were to put this phone, or you to put this game on this phone, you would not enjoy the high quality mode. You like to use the low quality mode, unlike the Tecno 30 that is a bit different, which of course I would recommend you check that out after this video. And another thing again to note is that if you're someone that has 5G connectivity or capabilities in your environment or your area, you would not enjoy this phone because it does not have 5G. So in essence, gaming experience on this phone is going to be terrible because of course you're going to use 4G. But if you're a casual gamer and you understand, this phone is going to be good for you. For someone that just play casual games like Subway Surf and Temple Run, this phone will just be okay for you. Overall, the Vivo Y03 is a pretty decent phone, for its price, as you can also enjoy its 5000 mAh battery and enjoy smooth, multitasking. But if you ask me, to choose between the Vivo Y03 and S10 Plus, I will choose the Vivo Y03. Do you know why? Because its camera has modern features, but in terms of high quality gaming, like I mentioned earlier, I would choose the S10 Plus, despite the fact it heats up, easily. Okay? But anyways, if you enjoyed this video, please like, share, comment please, because I notice I don't get comments often. Subscribe so you won't miss an update and content from us. My name is Eferia Ifeanyichukwu Conroy Ifemena. So see you next week, Monday, and so long.